Generative AI shifts computing from retrieval to creation.
AI. Last week, you said that generative AI and accelerated computing have hit the tipping point. So as this technology becomes more mainstream, what are the applications that you personally are most excited about?
Well, you have to go back to first principles and ask yourself, what is generative AI? What happened? What happened was we now have the ability to have software that can understand something. They can understand why, what is, first of all, we digitized everything. That was, like for example, gene sequencing, you digitize genes. But what does it mean? That sequence of genes, what does it mean? We've digitized amino acids, but what does it mean? And so we now have the ability, we digitize words, we digitize sounds, we digitize images, videos, we digitize a lot of things. But what does it mean? We now have the ability to, through a lot of studying, a lot of data and from the patterns and relationships, we now understand what they mean. Not only do we understand what they mean, we can translate between them. Because we learned about the meaning of these things in the same world. We didn't learn about them separately. So we learned about speech and words and paragraphs and vocabulary in the same context. And so we found correlations between them, and they're all registered, if you will, registered to each other. And so now we not only do we understand the modality, the meaning of each modality, we can understand how to translate between them. And so for obvious things, you could caption video to text, that's captioning, text to images, Midjourney, text to text, ChatGPT, amazing things. And so we now know that we understand meaning and we can translate. The translation of something is generation of information, and all of a sudden you have to take a step back and ask yourself, what is the implication in every single layer of everything that we do? And so I'm exercising in front of you, I'm reasoning in front of you, the same thing I did 15 years ago when I first saw AlexNet, some 13, 14 years ago, I guess, how I reasoned through it. What did I see? How interesting? What can it do? Very cool. But then most importantly, what does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean?